Eyewitnesses say the presidential jet that conveyed Seyi Tinubu and his friends in KANO around midday on Sunday. He was said to have been
exercising him today. When they get to power, they will waste the same way.
Well, this is unfair.
Hello everybody, welcome back to Plan B TV News. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's son abused public assets. So I want you guys to watch this particular video to the very end and tell me your opinion in the comment section. Why would the president's son decided to use the public asset belonging to Nigeria, whereas the father has his own private jet? So this become a controversial topic and a mixed reaction over the internet, that it's repeating itself again, that the president family thought that anything that belongs to Nigeria belongs to them. And I wouldn't want to talk much. I want you guys to watch the analysis of Arise TV News. We'll be right back to do some exegesis to the video, and stay tuned with us. Let's watch this video together.
President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's son, Seyi Tinubu, has come under fire on social media after he was spotted on Sunday, October 8th, reportedly using the presidential jet to travel to KANO to watch the finals of this year's edition of the KANO International Polo Tournament. Eyewitnesses say the presidential jet that conveyed Seyi Tinubu and his friends landed in KANO around midday on Sunday. He was said to have been received at the airport by some officials of the presidency, the KANO state government, and the KANO Polo Club. While users on social media criticized the president's son for using the jet for a private event, while the London-based Nigerian journalist Jafar wrote this on X. Here is Tinubu's golden child, Seyi, traveling in a presidential jet to watch polo in KANO. But this trend did not start today. Buhari set the bad example when he allowed his daughter Hanan to travel in a presidential jet for a photo tour in Bauchi. Even if our laws are vague on this, one thing is clear: this is an offense to the moral code of leadership. Dr. Abati, our lawyer here.
Well, I think that Jafar is correct. This is clearly a case of abuse of presidential powers. To the best of my knowledge, Seyi Tinubu is not an official of state. He's not a former head of state. Many are in fact likely to ask, who the hell is he? Because he's the president's son. So even if you are a child of privilege, what I always tell these children of privilege is that, why don't you struggle and develop yourself and make a name for yourself instead of just relying on privilege? But what concerns us is the abuse of presidential powers. The son of the president is not qualified in any way to use the presidential jet, any of the jets in that fleet. Except, however, you know, there was once upon a time, there was this arrangement whereby you can hire the jet, any of the smaller jets, but you will pay for it, okay? But in this case, it's not clear that he's paying for the use of it, and that this is not the first time that he will use this jet to go on a frolic of his own. It's not as if he's running errand for his father, because the president has powers under the Constitution. He can send somebody on an errand and say, okay, let the jet take it. He was going to watch a polo match. What is that?
Yeah.
And then what even makes it scandalous was that he was received, we were told, when he arrived in KANO, as if he were a state official by government officials, and he was given heavy security, wasting taxpayers' money to protect the president's son. So these are the issues. However, that presidential fleet, you know, is given out with the approval of the Office of the National Security Advisor, because the presidential fleet, that's a security operation. What I know is that, you know, former heads of state, sometimes if they are a trip to somewhere or they are going on an assignment on behalf of Nigeria, it could be released to them. If ministers were being sent on errands, you know, they could use it. Sometimes heads of states of other countries will approach Nigeria if they had a major trip, and Nigeria will say, okay, you can use presidential jet to be approved for them. But to turn the presidential jet into, you know, an Okada that people can be using to go and watch polo, to go and watch table tennis, or to go and visit persons in parts of the country. No, the optics, very bad. At a time when we should be saving resources. And in any case, those security people guarding the son of the president, no, that again is very wrong.
the president's son using the presidential jet, but how will he not use it when we had a country of waste, when President Buhari did the same, and everybody keeps violating the government?
Yes, yeah, I'm glad that you brought that up.
One part that we will forget in all of this.
Yes.
How will he not use it and turn it into an Okada? This is the same man that his father has his private jet. Why didn't he use his father's private jet?
This is the question.
So that's a big point
Yes.
that people are not even mentioned.
Yeah.
His father has a private jet.
Yes.
Very good jet, a Falcon.
Do you
that we've all
remember?
seen in pictures and all of that. So why didn't he take his father's private
Yes.
jet to use? But it's part of the waste. You see, because state resources can be wasted easily.
Yeah.
As long as you are there, you waste as much you can for the 4 or the 8 years you're going to be here. So that's the kind of, so we've built a culture of waste. And the shocking thing, Oji, because me, I'm a man of facts.
Yeah.
Those that are even criticizing him today, when they get to power, they will waste the same
Well,
way.
this is unfair.
So it's the kind of, you see, Oji, I keep saying
This is
this. People
unfair.
saying, people don't get me when I say culture will eat strategy for breakfast. We have built a perpetual culture of waste.
So what is that law, Dr. Abati, and why is it so vague? If you remember that, Hanan Buhari had done the same thing,
Yeah,
and
for
3
a
years ago
photo
we
shoot.
criticized her, and nothing was done about that after a while. And we had seen a lot of videos. I don't know if you have that Hanan Buhari video. This is the video. We had seen a lot of videos of the Buhari administration using these public assets
It's a
for
culture of
private
waste.
use.
It's a culture of
But
waste.
if you go all the way back
Yes.
beyond Buhari. Abacha's son
Yes.
also used state assets.
Yeah, it's
State helicopter.
it's a culture of waste.
But you could say that was under the military, but it's the same thing.
It's exactly.
It's a culture of
But
waste.
can't these children of privilege, can't they find something to do? I mean, being the son of a president should not be a career.
Dr.
Seems
Abati.
like
Dr. Abati.
Yeah, or
Dr.
being the
Abati.
son
Seems
or
like
the
it.
daughter of a governor, that should not be a job.
Dr.
Dr.
Abati.
But some people print
Listen.
cards
Well, we
saying
need
friend to the
See,
governor.
it's
So
a
if you can
job.
print complimentary
If
cards,
you
I
can
think that's a
print
job.
complimentary cards and say Baba to
Yeah.
somebody,
Yeah.
how much more this? So I think
It's
what we should
the
start-
culture of
is the
impunity.
culture of the impunity.
Yeah, this is what
and
it is, yeah.
for
Because
those that
nothing
are
will happen,
criticizing
yeah.
them, once they get into, that's why you wrote a piece. I read you a lot. You say it's as if there's a demon
Yeah.
in the House of Rock. That once people get in there, they
All right,
lose their
you're
sense
fine.
of consciousness.
All
They
right.
lose their sense of mind. But I think that's the question we should be asking this man. I know he's an avid polo player. I've seen him play polo a couple of times. I know he wanted to go see the final. But let's ask him, his father has a private jet. Why didn't he use his own father's private jet?
Well said,
Why
fine.
did he have to use Nigeria
All right,
private?
let's take out another story.
The summary of it is that Nigerians will keep watching and they will expect that next time around, except anybody is on official assignment, they will not use our presidential jet to go and watch
You can't do
table
that.
tennis or to go to the market to go and buy ogbono and ewedu.
I love that.
Now, if you listen to the video carefully, me personally, I don't understand. When did he become like, if you're a president's son, daughter, or wife, or whatsoever relative to president, automatically you felt like you are not obliged to work anymore, that as long as your father is a president, then the public assets belongs to you. So everybody is a citizen of Nigeria. Your father is just occupying a position. If everybody felt out, okay, now we have access and rights to ride on the private jet belonging to the Nigeria. Remember, it's not for your father because your father has his own private jet, just like Rufai said. Now, if everybody has to say, okay, whenever I want to go out to chill, I just go to Nigeria airport. I say, okay, I need Nigeria private jet because it belongs to the president and it belongs to Nigeria. I'm in Nigeria, I want to ride it. Would they give it to me? So now, why would every president's children felt like, okay, we can abuse any asset belonging to the public? Is it like they just like to see Nigerian talking? Correct me if I'm wrong. Do you think this is the rightful thing for him to do? Okay, because he's the president's son, he's obliged to use the private jet or anything he wants to do. Remember, that is the same thing the former president's wife was also doing, like taking the private jet with his friends, go to Dubai for shopping, flying Nigeria private jet up and down. Whereas there is another jet, they can easily rent out jet for themselves. Is it like they felt like, okay, we're untouchable, we can do whatever we want? What is your take about this? Or do you just think, okay, they are entitled to it, this is not something we should be discussing about. Focus on another reality things that is happening in Nigeria, or we should just focus on every details about things that are happening in Nigeria. Little things like this triggers a lot of things. Like, imagine if nobody talks about it, the next president's son will also do worst about things like this. Okay, because you did not say anything when Buhari family or children or wife were using the private jet as it wants, or as the Tinubu sons were using the father private jet, or no, Nigeria private jet as it wants. So why are you not talking? Because like as if maybe people have been stereotyping, especially if the Igbo took over the president. Because remember, if it was Peter Obi, I believe by now the whole Senate would have been, something like that. Like everybody wants to talk. Oh, why would the president's son take the private jet? This is not right for them to do. Everybody's just folding hands because it's Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, their favorite candidate and the president, despite his position is being disputed in the court and over. Okay, I would just want to hear from you guys in the comment section. All right, we're going to be ending the video here today, and I want to appreciate everybody that has supported the growth of our channel. God bless you for all our returning subscribers. If this is your first time of coming across our video, I don't know what you're waiting for. Please just click on the subscribe button. At the same time, click on the notification bell so that you wouldn't miss out any of our official posts. Immediately we post, you get notification that Plan B TV have posted, and let's watch. All right, for all everybody that are sharing, commenting, and liking our video, God bless you. Remember, if you watch, you don't like the video will not grow. Your like tells YouTube that okay, this content is great. Let's help him to spread it. All right, God bless you. Remember, it's a month of Ember month. Stay blessed. God continue to provide all your needs. And this year, before it ends, God will surprise you. Whatever you desire good, you will receive it. I'm a pastor. Hallelujah. Very soon, I will be demanding for offering in this platform. All right. Until we meet again, stay tuned. Peace out.
Don't forget to subscribe to get notified. And as you they share your support, now say God bless you too.
Sense on the bit.
Plan B TV, Plan B TV, Plan B TV. Oh, Plan B TV, Plan B TV, Plan B TV, Plan B TV.